What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm headed to Los Angeles to go to AEW Dynamite. I'm very excited about that. I haven't seen AEW in 3 years. 4 years, 3 or 4 years. I saw their very first show, which was in Las Vegas, and I haven't been since because of COVID and all that other crap. But anyways, we've got a great week or day of tech news for you. We've got 3 big stories for you, as well as some questions. So let's dive into the tech news first. The first story of the day has to do with the iPhone and the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, and a feature they're going to get that Samsung phones have had for a really long time. I'm just gonna kind of turn my screen off and you can see my time, right? But my screen's not on, right? Always on display. Well, guess what the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max are getting when they come out this fall? That's right, they're going to be getting the iPhone lock screen is poised for an upgrade with iOS 16, aka always on display. They're finally getting it. Now, I think it's only going to be delegated to the 14 Pro and Pro Max. I don't think any of the other iPhone 14s will get it. There's a good chance the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max might not get it. They might get it because I guess it's going to come with iOS 16, but ultimately they might not. So if you really, really want that feature so that you can see basically your time with your screen turned off or screen black and you can see some text on there, you're going to have to get the 14 Pro and Pro Max. Pretty crazy they're just getting it now, but at least they're getting it. So kind of cool. We'll see what Apple does with it. I don't think they're going to do the same thing that Samsung does. It'll probably be a little bit different. I can almost guarantee they'll add some feature that we don't have on Android, and then Samsung will copy them on that part a year later, or months later. So watch, I bet you. Let's put our money on it. Next is about the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and a feature that's on the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic that is looking like it's probably not going to be on the 5 Pro. So check this out. The tweet originally came out from Ice Universe saying, unfortunately, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro will disappoint you. He doesn't really go into further detail, but what Sam Mobile did is they put out an article out saying that the 5 Pro might disappoint fans of Samsung's rotating bezel, meaning that the rotating bezel potentially might not be coming out for the phone. You might have either some kind of digital rotating bezel akin to what they do on the Galaxy Watch 4, or you might not have anything else. You might just be able to use it on the screen. I'll admit, when I do use my watch, which is basically never, but when I do, I almost never use the rotating bezel. If you remove the rotating bezel, it's gonna get smaller. Which I guess is a good thing in a way. Won't look as bulky, which again is a good thing. But for fans of the people of the rotating bezel, not getting that is going to be a huge disappointment, and probably a reason you probably won't upgrade to the Watch 5 Pro if it's missing. So we'll keep our eye on this one. It does keep flip-flopping back and forth, but as of right now, it's seemingly not going to be on the Watch 5 Pro. Now, this morning, I showed a comparison of the Galaxy Z Fold 3 front screen versus the Vivo X Fold front screen, and the Vivo X Fold front screen just looks so much more modern and better. It looks more uniform. We also spoke about yesterday, in yesterday's news, we talked about the Galaxy Z Fold 3 displays on the front and the back, or middle I should say, but mostly the front and how it's going to be wider. And we saw cases showing that, but now we actually have some cool renders to show you. So this is coming from Ice Universe saying, based on the Z Fold 4 I saw, he made the latest Z Fold 4 rendering showing the Z Fold 3 on the left and Z Fold 4 on the right. Man, I'm all over the place. And you can really, really tell that the Z Fold 4 is so much more uniform now. The hinge is looking smaller. The bezel on the left, that, you know, the silver part of the hinge and just the overall of the phone is just so much reduced. It looks so much better. Now, it does look a little bit thicker. How much thicker? Not very much, but hopefully enough to make it feel like a difference. But, you know, when you pull away from the Z Fold 4 a little bit and you compare it to the Z Fold 3, just like I said yesterday, spec to spec is really not a big difference. You've got to take into consideration that probably them keeping the specs kind of the same in a lot of areas, the RAM, the storage, the cameras have been slightly upgraded with this year's versions of the S22 Plus cameras. You're looking at kind of the similar design in a way. So you're probably looking at hopefully a cheaper price. I mean, usually sometimes the price rumors are sometimes wrong when they come out this early, or even a week before. Sometimes they're still wrong because we've seen that in the past. So I'm hoping that that'll be another big takeaway from it, because right now the Z Fold 4, they're really the only reason to upgrade it from the Z Fold 3 to Z Fold 4 are the cameras on the back. And then also the design of the front display being a little bit fatter, a little less bezel, a little bit less weight. Beyond that, there's really not a lot to upgrade for, and price hopefully will be one of them. But let me know about you guys. Why do you think, what do you think Samsung will really market hard on the Z Fold 4 to make you want to buy it? Do you think it'll be the price? Do you think it'll be the new under display camera? Or maybe if it's even new, even though it's the same megapixels, do you think it's gonna be the design of it? What do you think it's gonna be? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. All right, first question of the day comes from Jeff Peach. From a durability view, which I am better off viewing getting the Fold 4, S23, S22 Ultra. Huge content consumer. Just got 2 small kids that like to steal my phone. Currently from the LG V60, no one ever gave the phone love, but it's been a great phone. Also, I would like to see the next Ultra get past 7 inches, being back to the wider screen too. Yeah, so in terms of durability, I don't think you can fight the S22 and S23 Ultra. I think those are gonna be much more durable than the Z Fold phone, but Z Fold 3 has been pretty good with me. And if you get the insurance policy, you should be pretty happy. Z Fold 4 is potentially gonna be more durable, they've said that. But then ultimately, get a really good case. This case from Spec is literally the best case to get. I mean, I haven't used every case, so maybe there's other cases, but it's clear, it's see-through, it hasn't really yellowed that much, oxidized, and had it for almost a year. It's awesome. And I've dropped my phone a million times and it's always protected it. So I would say get this case. It's Spec, it's their clear case, just grab it. I've done a review on it, so if you search my channel for Z Fold 3 Spec case, you'll find it. Next up is Phil PJ Davis. If I connected my hotspot using the data from my Z Fold 3 to my Tab S8 Ultra, can I make and receive calls on it? You should be able to, yeah. I don't see why not, because it just filters through the phone. So I think you should. I haven't tried it, but I would assume yes, you could. Shajil Sazan said, do you think the Z Fold will ever get as wide as the Vivo Fold? No, I actually don't think it will. I think the Vivo, no, I don't think so. I think Samsung's gonna keep it for the most part. This unless Apple or somebody else comes with a foldable phone in most markets and it sells really well, I don't think Samsung will otherwise. Cramden says, has anyone found out if you can get the S Pen on the outer display? That's what I really like to see. Thanks. So on the Z Fold 3, no, you can't use it on there. Z Fold 4, I would assume no as well, but we just don't know. No one said anything about it. Again, I would think not. And then the last question from JS said, I did not upgrade from the Z Fold 2, but I will jump to the Z Fold 4. My Fold 1 and Fold 2 both broke from very simple drops, less than 3 feet, and they were in a case. Will the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 be more durable than the 1, 2, and 3? I kind of already answered this in the first question. Z Fold 3 is seemingly been a little bit more durable, but I think it's really the case. So grab this case. It's a no-brainer. Thanks so much for your questions, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.